So the F1 2020 announcement trailer has been released today. So let's take a look. I'll play it for you guys now, and then we'll go through it and break it down a little bit, similar to what we did for the MotoGP 20 trailers, but this time it's looking at F1 2020. So then getting into the trailer then, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's looking really nice. It's looking like they're going to top it off as 2020 being the best game yet in the franchise. So a few points to note then first before getting into the trailer. A bit of a press release to go alongside it as well. So the Formula 1 2020 game will of course feature the 2020 season, which we know from the trailer. A lot of the cars use the standard FOM chassis car, bit of a placeholder car for now, which will actually be the multiplayer car, I believe, for the online stuff. But it will obviously get updated, I believe, at launch. To feature all the 2020 cars, and this is just for trailer purposes and stuff like that. So that is the Formula 1 aspect of it, but there's also Formula 2, which we saw in last year's games. So last year, Formula 2 debuted in the game series, and this year it's returning. This time with full integration into career mode, so that's pretty exciting. So like the MotoGP games where you go up from Moto3 all the way up to MotoGP, now in F1 2020 you'll be able to do a full season of Formula 2. The game will launch with Formula 2 2019, but will then be updated later in the year to the 2020 Formula 2 season. So at launch we'll just have to have the 2019 F2 season, but that's kind of nice really, because you think you do Formula 2 2019 full season on that, and then you get into the official F1 2020 season, so it's sort of like time progression as well at the same time, so that's pretty cool. You do have the choice to do a half season or even a 3-round challenge, which depend on what you want to do with your career mode really, so it's leaving it down to you, the player. You can decide what you're going to do with career mode, so that's pretty cool. Glad to see that returning, and of course there are also classic cars, which we already sort of know about anyway, so there's going to be 16 classic cars. I will list them up down in the description. Sorry, I'm not going to read them out one by one, but you also get 4 extra ones with the Schumacher edition of the game, which of course we already know that edition is going to be released. But those 4 cars are the 1991 Jordan 191, the 1994 Benetton B194, 1995 Benetton B195, and the 2000 Ferrari F1 2000. So those 4 cars will be coming if you get the deluxe Schumacher edition. You also get the game 3 days early, I believe, as well, so it might be worth, if you want early access, to get that version of the game, so that's pretty cool. The game will obviously launch on 10th of July, but like I say, pre-order it with the deluxe edition, you'll get 3 days early, so it might be worth doing that if you're into that. The game will also be available on PS4, Xbox One, as well as PC, through Steam and also Google Stadia, so that'll be interesting. And one point to note actually before we get into this trailer here is that Codemasters in November 2019, they actually acquired Slightly Mad Studios, and they're the creators of the Project Cars franchise. So I wonder if they will have had any input on the game. I don't know if this is a point that's been covered by other or whether it's been it's publicly known information from what I can tell, but I mean, I don't know whether anyone's really thought about that, whether the acquisition of that game studio will actually have an impact on the game in a good way, obviously, because they created Project Cars. In the past, I think they made like Need for Speed Shift and stuff. So, but that's just one interesting point to see if they bring anything to the table for F1 2020. It's probably why they're able to, you know, slightly earlier release the game, stuff like that, or whether that studio will help with the sort of the PS5 development for the next game. But anyway, sidetracking a little bit, let's get into the trailer then. We'll just sort of pause it where we feel fit. A nice little intro screen immediately. Look at that shot. The graphics and the visual quality in this announcement trailer is just, they just step it up every year with this announcement. Obviously the updated liveries for 2020 we can see. We'll see a few placeholder cars, but that is Australia there, which we're looking at. And then playing through, very nice visuals. And look at that, the detail on Lewis Hamilton's face there, that is crazy. And that nice little slideshow, little frame skipping feature looks pretty cool. I think that's just for visuals, but again, looking at Leclerc's face, look at the detail on that. Looking very nice indeed, and a nice, it's just that little skip from the trailer is just it gives you such a nice effect. It's just something really good to look at. The quality of the graphics is amazing. There's a little bit of blurriness going on there, but it's probably going to be all switched up and finalized for the game. But look at that, the wet weather looking good, cars looking good, and look at this. This is the Renault, and I think it looks like the actual 2020 Renault car rather than the placeholder car. So this looks to be one of the cars with more detail in than any of the others. Whereas like, I think Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari all have the FOM cars at the minute. And obviously, I believe it's Ocon driving that right now. Taking a look there. But yep, that was one of the actual cars, and looking at this nice little celebration from Charles Leclerc. And that one there for Lewis Hamilton looks to be new in this game as well. A really nice effect adding to the visuals, and obviously taking a look at some other celebrations. There was Daniel Ricciardo on the podium, and now here we go, the F2 2019 cars. A little sneak peek at those, looking good out in the daytime at Qatar. A little onboard shot there, we'll pause it there so you can take a look at the detail and everything there. Obviously the cars are going to be updated for the 2020 ones later on in the year. But so far, looking really good, looking nice at night. A nice little slow-mo over there, and then getting back into the 2020 F1 cars. Nice little visual, little sneak preview at the different liveries as well, which is cool. I really do like that Williams car livery too. And there we go, Daniel Ricciardo's new helmet for the year. I really do like that helmet design, and I'm glad they've got it in the trailer here. So that's cool as well. And the AlphaTauri up the inside of, is that the Williams? I can't quite tell who it is, but there we go, taking a look at their livery. Again, it looks to be the FOM car, obviously powered by Honda. And that's a nice shot there. Singapore at night time, that is going to look lovely. Out on either PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, or even on PC. I reckon that track's going to be a lovely car, a lovely visual experience. But look, that is the Mercedes, that is the FOM car, the placeholder car as well. Get a bit of a closer look at that. And the McLaren come through the tunnel at Monaco. What a shot that is. That looks lovely. These close-ups on the drivers look so good. They do look really nice. I tell you what, I really do like those. And then rounding off the trailer with the Formula 1 logo, all that official stuff. So a bit of a whistle-stop tour of the Formula 1 2020 announcement trailer. I do hope you guys have enjoyed and you are excited for the game. 10th of July can't come soon enough. I'll probably be pre-ordering it and getting it a few days early anyway. So I think the Schumacher edition launches on the 7th of July, I'll say. But yeah, officially licensed Formula 1, Formula 2. So that's going to make it a little bit more interesting. So let me know what you guys thought down below of this trailer. And we'll have a bit of discussion in the comments about it. Like the video if you are new around here. Share it around with your friends. And do not forget to subscribe for more F1 and MotoGP gaming content. So we'll see you guys in the next one.